They love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd. And through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And not much to speak of.
Hey, gang.
Gain up to the 26.
Hey, gang.
This defense for the Rams, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Oh.
Mike 17, Mike 17. What? Slam.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Where you at?
It's incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. Akers has got the first down and then some. Touchdown, LA! His 7th touchdown on the ground and 9th overall. And the Rams are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
And this is
wow.
Right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? To be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. Calling call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or two. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he will have a Ravens first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Play action. It's Jackson. And oh my goodness, what a catch at the 6.
Damn, man.
Down at about the 6-yard line. They'll run here with Edwards. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. 2nd and goal from the 1. Here's Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
This nigga Lamar March that bitch.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Hey.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Damn.
Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw is Stafford. It's caught. Beckham. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. That's Hardman. Touchdown, L.A. Mecole Hardman hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Rams have taken the lead. Gay is on for the point after. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Aaron Donald in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Here's Sam Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fighting his way through contact, and he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
The All-Pro Justin Houston in on the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground. Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Off of play action, here's Stafford. He wants it all for the end zone. And that is caught, but the bank judge right there to say incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
So just enough juice to get the 3, and I think that wind at the back helped a little bit there.
Certainly did, and to me that tells me that that head coach knows his kicker and realized the wind was at his back. That's probably the outer limits of what he could make, and he knew the wind might be able to aid him and get that ball over the crossbar, and it did.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10.
Oh.
Dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So, Charles, here we are, week 17. Both of these teams playing their 16th game of the regular season. And obviously for decades, that was the full season. But as we all know, a little strange, still one more game to go next week.
Yeah, Brandon, I think we're both interested to see how things play out next week because we know their division titles and wild card spots up for grabs. So those teams, no doubt, they'll be all in. But how would you like to go in front of a team that's 3-13 and say, okay, guys, one more time, let's go get them. If we win, it benefits someone else.
The Ravens on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And for the moment, this will be a 1st down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Jackson.
Oh, my God. Threw it right to me.
Hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been
gotta
nice.
pick that.
Instead, at least it'll be 4th down.
Jordan Fuller,
Here's
that's
Sam
you.
Cook now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Oh. Oh.
Now it appears we're going to get
No!
to stop a man down on the return. We'll
Not
check on his
Ruben.
status when we get back.
Please,
So good
no.
field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10
Not Ruben.
at the 41-yard line. They'll fake it. Now Stafford going up top for Kupp. And this one is
Should have bulleted that
incomplete.
bitch.
There is something to
Oh,
a game plan
thank
when trying
God.
to keep a defense honest
Keep
with a guy
Ruben
with
in.
that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield.
Damn.
On that play, they run
That's
successful.
on me.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford completes it to Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I think this shit gonna be open, bro.
To the air again, Stafford.
Bro, what kind of passes are these, Matthew?
Down to the ground and incomplete.
That was a long pass attempt downfield.
Matthew, you gotta throw these bitches better.
And how come things go from really fast to almost slow motion when the ball's up in the air and the defender's unable to haul it in before it hits the ground?
Eluding the pressure right.
Put it on him, Matthew.
For it all, and that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And
so
this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Damon Arnett picking it off.
Good
and
shit,
the return
Damon.
will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Flush to his right. Going up top for Kupp. And that will be caught, but out of the zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Stafford. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up the first down.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
I haven't met a defensive coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for the offense, partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on first down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll look to run with Akers. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Stick switch again. Stick switch. Stick switch.
2nd down and goal. Stafford escaping the pressure right. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Odell Beckham, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down.
Are you shitting me?
And some room to work. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 29-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Buying time to his left.
Damn, did I not put a container?
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And that would off
Who's coming?
Behind him.
Who's coming?
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for first down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Damn.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
That's sweet.
Hollywood, Marquise Brown, as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Damn.
Now Tucker to add the PAT.
Boom.
It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now.
Poor charge.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Sliding out of the pocket. Throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. Now a timeout taken.
And no other
Perhaps
point.
a chance for one
Can't
more
take
quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Hey, check. 3 now. Hey, alert 3. Like 7. Zebra.
Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford. Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
So we've come upon halftime here. Gang. For our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
Sorry about that.
And that one will bounce
Sorry
out
about
of the
that.
back of the end zone, so we will start here.
That's my
at the
song right
25.
there. Sorry about that. Sorry about
Set
that.
to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Material girl.
They'll fake the
I'm a
give.
Chanel
Now
boots.
Stafford. They'll roll him out right. Going up top for Cup. And
This
this
shit cool.
is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds
Shit
there.
cool.
A big connection on that one. 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Shoot, you got in that tank.
Stafford. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now a play fake it at Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it'll
Come
be
on, calm
incomplete.
down.
Good job staying with him
Oh, I
defensively.
love this play.
And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again at Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but
No,
could not get away from
hell
there.
no.
And it appears
Damn
we've got a member
game.
of the Rams shaking up on that last play.
Not
While the
Andrew.
training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Damn, best
Play
offensive
action.
lineman hurt.
Stafford.
Oh, come on now.
He's going to let it go
You can't
deep
do
for
that.
the end zone. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown.
PCL sprain.
Cooper
Oh,
Cup
shit.
with touchdown number
I hope
12
that's
on the
like
year.
a
And
couple
the
weeks.
Rams take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to
A
extend their
sprain don't
lead.
sound that bad. Sprain, you know, a week or 2. You know.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Gosh.
And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first
Oh,
touchdown
come
the second
on.
half scored against them.
Lord of mercy.
Down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down
Good
a
read.
little bit
Good-
bigger,
good
but no
reach.
time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Mike 17, Mike 17. Now watch one.
On 2nd down, Dobbins.
Good job, J.
And he
Ram.
will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
You
Good
gotta
shit,
figure
J.
the harder
Ram.
They fall behind.
J.
the more you
Ram.
think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Check, 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 check. Check.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Let him right to him. Let's go, Vaughn.
Von Miller,
Vaughn,
he continues to
Vaughn,
wreak havoc in the offensive
Vaughn,
backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Here's Sam Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Boop. Let's go. Let ride.
13 yards the tally on the return there. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Shit, I can't, man.
Hey, check Mike 6, 21.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. He'll buy some time right. Going up top for Cup. He's got it at the 15. And all the way inside the 15
Yeah, after that
before
one,
they
I'd be more
drop it.
sauce.
A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the handoff, running left is Akers.
Dang.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Get up, Cam. I can't have nobody hurt.
Down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate.
Already got my best offensive line.
Not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd and 7, Stafford. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end.
Get up, Tyler.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Higbee.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him
He
anywhere.
is a big-ass tight end, man.
Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Flush to his right. This is caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and...
And he is going to go down.
Get up, Matthew.
Back at the 11-yard line. Chuck Clark. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Another try after the 1st down sack. Stafford, touchdown! 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams add on to their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback.
Damn.